Hey dolls, it's Shay Beauty. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back to my channel if you mess with your girl. So I'm going to be showing you dolls how I beat my face. This is a beginner friendly highlighting and contouring video. I'm going to begin with my RC Kiss concealer palette, and I'm just going to use the peach corrector, and I'm going to correct anywhere there's darkness in my face. And the purpose of this is so that I don't have to pile on tons of concealer trying to hide the darkness. If you take care of the color first, then you can use less products later. Lately I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus. Set that with just a little bit of my setting powder. Can you focus on? Today I will be using my LA Girl foundation. This is the HD foundation, I think in the shade Coffee, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to stipple that foundation all into my skin. I'm only using about maybe a nickel sized amount of foundation, if that, but a little goes a long way, and I'm just going to stipple all over, covering everything except my lips and my brows. And from that same palette, I'm going to take these two shades, and I'm going to start with the lightest one. I'm going to highlight under my eyes. I'm not dragging that highlighter all the way down my face. I kind of like to keep it, just right here. Like you can see it, but it's not like super crazy. I don't want to change the structure of my face. I'm cool with what I have. I just want to, enhance what I have. And I'm going to put a little, on my stash, and I'm going to put a little down my nose. Using the darker shade of the two that I showed you, I'm going to go on top of that highlight, and I'm going to mix the two together basically and blend them out. Baby, can you focus? And make sure that your sponge is damp. I totally forgot to wet mine, but I'm going to go ahead and blend that concealer out. And I'm not going past my nose. Do not go past the bottom of your nose. Do not bring it any further than that, or it's just going to make you look mad weird. So we ain't going to do that. Alright, and I'm not dragging the sponge. I'm just stippling it as well. Like, everything I do to my face, I do it in a stippling motion. I don't really drag product across my face unless I'm trying to purposely wipe it off. Everything I do, I stipple it so that I know that it blends really, really, really good, and it stays where I place the product. To blend the highlight on my nose, I'm just going to use my finger. And just for extra coverage, I took my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and I blend that on top of the concealer that we already had down. And yeah, that's how it looks all blended out. So here's my favorite part. If you don't want the full coverage, you don't have to do this part. You can just skip to like the next part. But I want my cheeks snatched, boo. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my cheekbones, and I'm gonna bring it down my nose. And when you're highlighting, a good thing to do is try to go from like the top of your cheek, your ear, to the corner of your mouth. That's how I highlight. But you can get it wrong, but if you don't use a hell of a lot of product, you don't have to worry about getting it wrong. Don't bring it all the way to your mouth. Just keep it like halfway and go ahead and stipple it in with a sponge, a damp sponge. And got hands like an ocean, push you out, pull you back in, but you don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I would judge you too. No, you don't. And the music in today's video do come from Maya B. She does have an Instagram. She does a lot of covers on her Instagram, and her voice is just so pretty. Like, I be jealous because I can't sing. Like, I wish I knew how to sing, but for my nose contour, I just use my finger and I go along the sides of my nose, and then I blend that product downward, and I do it to the other side as well. I always go back to my foundation brush just to further blend my products and make sure that everything is seamless, you know. And I take my favorite, which I'm almost out of, RCMA setting powder, no color setting powder, and I just make sure everything is smooth before you set it. So I hit it with the sponge, and then I go ahead and set that highlight. I'm using my Black Radiance pressed powder, and I forgot the shade, so I'm just going to put it in the description bar. But I'm going to go ahead and stipple that into the area I contoured with the cream, just to set that cream and further, you know, enhance that contour. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we have made a blind, so I'm hitting the temples of my forehead just to add some color, and I'm further blending my contour just to make sure everything is smooth and seamless and you don't have any like heavy patches of product. Just blend, 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 blend. You can't go wrong, girl. Just blend. With my Real Techniques brush, I'm just going to blend the sides of my nose using a little bit of that same contouring powder, that same pressed powder from Black Radiance. I'm taking a clean brush and I'm just buffing that setting powder into my highlight. I did add liner, lashes, and lipstick off camera. And I do like for my face to glow, so I'm highlighting my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and the inner corners of my eyes. And yeah, and this look is done. I wanted to show you guys how I do my foundation, highlight, and contour. This is what I do like every time to my face. And from there, I would just change the eyeshadow looks. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that button. And I will be back with another video soon. Bye.